Hey everybody, welcome to Jen Lowry Writes. All right, today it is July 9th, about to say July 7th, July 9th, and I am in the middle of Act 2 working The Sunday Killer, which is my first thriller, crime drama, never written a thriller before. So and an adult thriller at that. So I have been doing a lot of brainstorming, a lot of research, note taking. I did loose outline this time. I've actually plotted out Act 3. I know who my foils are. I've got them all sprinkled through already. Thanks to the research that I did prior to really getting involved in this thriller work. And so I'm also participating in NaNoWriMo for the first time. So there's a lot of firsts for the summer for me for 2020. And I'm really loving the platform. I've met a couple of new writing friends in our new cabin. I created a cabin for thriller and horror writers because I just don't have that many writer friends that write in this genre. And so I was like, what would be a perfect way for me not only just to experience Nano, but to jump right on in with Cabin in the Woods. And so this is a genre that I love. I have been so in love with the books that I have been reading for this research round. As you guys know, those of you that follow the channel, I write clean books for all ages. So like, there's no telling what I'm working on next. But like right now, I am strong into this thriller. So I'll tell you guys what I did this morning prior to the writing sprint. I don't know if any of you guys do this. I love talking to other authors about their process. But before I decided to go live, I have been actually working since 7:30 this morning. So for the past 2.5 hours, I not only just been making like promotional materials, going up and doing the thumbnails for the lives and all of that, setting things up. We're having an afternoon session with some of my writing friends at 3 o'clock. So you guys stick around for that. I'll make sure that you come back for the 3 o'clock session. You can meet my other friends live with me. But I also wanted to go back and read chapters 11 and 12. So with chapter 11, reading it, I was like, oh, let me go. And so here I am editing this morning. So I was already working on my word count prior to this writing sprint. But then I got into chapter 12, which is what I wrote yesterday during our time together in the morning. And I found that I have extended that chapter way too much, which means now I get to go in and find the healthy spot where I would be able to break that chapter up. I would not want a chapter that's 5,000 words. Okay, just no. I think it's way too long. I don't know if you guys pay close attention to like your chapter word counts. Like what's your typical chapter running like? But I ended up getting 45.95 in this chapter for chapter 12 after doing the edits this morning. Like even yesterday, with it being 37.83, I thought it was a little too much, but it still needed work. It still needed some additions in there. And when I look at my Save the Cat beats, I know that this is some kind of personal obstacle that she has to face. And so I needed to get her over this hurdle. And I needed to rise the tension up a little bit. So I did go in and do some additional work in chapter 12 before coming here live. So I think, I'm gonna leave it alone. Maybe I'll look at where to break it up later, or maybe tomorrow, or even after I'm finished. But I'm going straight into chapter 13 now to take care of our next stage, which things have to start coming together because they're getting all of this information and they're about to have an interview with a professor about a cult. So that's where my next chapter is going. They just left the prison talking to the serial killer. That one was the super long chapter. And now this one's the cult chapter. So I am going to find my own banner that lets people know that I'm currently working on the book. And so if they find us, then they'll say, why is she staring at the screen? It's because I'm writing. And I'll check back in later. Hope you guys are doing well, meeting your goals, taking care of yourself before the goals. That's the most important thing. Okay. Oh, we just got an order for Writing Warriors for Jesus conference. Looking up how many cults are in America. Like, if we could even get that registered number. I'm sure there's a lot more than what is recorded. I found an excellent website from Tennessee State University, and that means I'm taking my break to go over to my Jamboard and put in my research article. The Cults in America website I found. That's not an occult. It's not like a satanic cult. This is good. It's like the psychological profile of cult members. Oh, wow. Okay. It is broken down by state. Let us check out the southern states. Why are we not on the list? Where is it? Do I need my glasses to read the chart? 40? We're ranked 40th. Girl. Connecticut. The scores for the 6 prevalence and non-access to treatment measures make up the prevalence. Right. I'm trying to. Wow. What they got going on? Oh, here's an interactive map. Let's see. Okay. I've watched documentaries on quite a few of these, but it's good to have this one because like I watched Wild Wild Country on Netflix. I know about the People's Temple. But there's a couple of other ones that they list on Netflix that I haven't seen. Okay, so hey Ann, I'm just working on my chapter. We're gonna do our group meeting today at 3. I posted it up with the link in the WWJ's group. So I'm writing now and researching for chapter 13. Of my book. Hold on. Y'all see, I got a delivery. Yeah, I'm here, Ann. I'm typing away. I can't see the chat when I'm typing. I'm doing my own working session right now. Lovely. Sorry, guys. I might have to take a break and go down and pick at him. He said this is to make up for him getting McDonald's, and he got me this. Hilarious. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to take a pause and check you guys out later. I'll be back at 3 o'clock. I got a good 40 minutes in today with you guys this morning. I have done tons of writing prior to showing up. I check my word count really fast within these last 40 minutes, but with the research that I just did, just refreshing on the cult world. Yep, 775 is what I just did, which isn't a lot. Of course, it's not the whole chapter, but I'll keep going. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Oh, good, Ann. Yep, that's what we're up to too, researching here. But I'll be back this afternoon at 3. Oh, I can live in pajamas, so totally not me. So I'm glad that you figured that out. I love pajamas. I wish that we could wear them 24/7. Yeah, I sent you the link, but I'll send it to you in an email too for this afternoon, Ann. All right, guys, I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.